What's going on, guys? It's Reese here, part of the Rage YouTube Venzies, and today I'm going to be doing a Need for Speed video, or the NFS 2015 video. Really excited to do this. This video is just going to be focused on first impressions. I was lucky enough to get it for Christmas, and yeah, it's just going to be what I think of the game at the moment, having played it for a little while. And excuse my bad driving, by the way, but like I said, I haven't played a Need for Speed game since Rivals, because they didn't bring one out last year. And yeah, I did have some pretty shocking driving skills. I am improving, but yeah, I'm normally quite good at driving games, but yeah, I just needed to get used to how Need for Speed felt again, so yeah, excuse the bad driving. Um, anyway, so today's going to be focused on first impressions, and I hope you enjoy it, and so let's get into it. Okay, so the graphics on this game are really good. You can see here, I'm just, this is 720p on YouTube, that's classed as HD, so you'll see it. It's really good graphics, they're almost lifelike. Obviously, being on PS4, I can see how it's like that. It's really strong graphics. So I think it's the best Need for Speed graphics I've seen. Um, I thought that the graphics were because there's some real life scenes in this game, which you'll see in this video. There are some real life scenes. I actually thought they were computer generated, and I just thought they were totally insane. But yeah, they are actually real life. I found that out. Um, as for how the cars feel, I bought the Toyota GTO. Actually, no, it's the Subaru BRZ. It's the same thing anyway. Yeah, I bought the Subaru BRZ in this game. As my first car. And you see me doing a drift contest here. It is relatively easy to drift. And the cars feel pretty realistic. Like I've already upgraded. I've got about 100 more horsepower than what's on this right now. Because I've upgraded it a fair bit. But yeah, it does feel quite realistic. The acceleration is realistic. The speed's realistic, and the nitrous feels realistic. It feels a lot more realistic in terms of nitrous than it does in previous games in Need for Speed. Because as you know, some of them could be just insane. As much as they were fun. So yeah, I think this is the most realistic Need for Speed so far. But obviously, it's Need for Speed. It's not overly real. Some of it is make believe. Obviously, well, it all is, but some of the driving is make believe. I like the new system that they've brought into the game with rep. I like this. When you earn rep, it just means that you can go into different divisions, and your rep levels determine what you can get for your car. So, for example, there are certain bits on the car that get that you can unlock at different rep levels. I'm now like I think I'm rep level 14. And so yeah, obviously it's quite easy to rep up. Like you could just get rep by drifting, by doing high speeds, by doing perfect nitrous, by winning races, by winning time trials, by winning drift contests, all that stuff. You'll see me. You'll see the rep barrier meter at the top. You'll see me getting loads. I'm on about 250,000 rep now, and yeah, it's really helpful. You don't necessarily. I don't think you could spend the rep anyway. But it's just doing rep levels, it unlocks certain events that you can do, and certain attachments for your cars, which I like. That's really good. As in terms of customization, the customization on this game is insane. I can't say that enough. It's actually really good. I think it's amazing. There's so much you could do. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if you'll see me doing any adjusting on my car in this video. There is so much you can do to your car. It's actually unreal. Like my car looks just. The Subaru just looks so different already though, because I've put different front bumpers on it and side skirts and whatever, and spoilers and stuff. It's really in depth. Like the customization is so good, and I like that. The customization is really good, and you can make your cars a lot every car is unique, and that's what I like. As for being online, you're constantly online all the time, and I think that's alright. But it's obviously, if you don't have online, then you can't play this game. That's really annoying, obviously. However, I don't mind that, and because I'm okay with my internet connection at times, or most of the time, and I think that being online is good. It reminds me, the constant being online reminds me of the crew, but that was the same with Need for Speed Rivals, if I'm not mistaken there. Moving on, I like the fact that the events can be unlocked like this. I think that it's really easy to unlock them anyway. And overall, this Need for Speed, they spent 2 years working on this because they really wanted to make an effort. A lot of us expected it to be Underground 3. I wanted it to be Underground 3 because personally, having played Underground 2, I was a really big fan of it, and I was excited I wanted Underground 3. So I was really, but obviously they just decided to call it Need for Speed. I like the connection with Ken Block. Actually, I'm quite a big fan of Ken Block. They've got his unicorn in this game, which if you don't know what that is, it's an 850 horsepower 4-wheel drive Mustang Gymkhana car, and it's absolutely insane. I can't wait to get that as a drift setup car. You can also you can do either a drift setup or a grip setup. You can adjust all the suspension and drive shaft and all that to make it more towards the drift or a grip setup. I'm personally more with drift, but it's up to you. This overall, what I think of this game, it's really in depth. I like I said, I like the graphics. They're insane. The customization's insane. They've really made an effort on this game. What I'm hoping that it won't become is a bad game, because when I got the Crew, which is another driving game, guys, if you haven't had it, when I got the Crew, I really liked it at first, but within a month it got really boring, and I was really bored of the game, and I ended up not liking it. And this game, which could be a bad thing, but this game does remind me of the Crew. It is similar to the Crew, which I don't actually understand why. Because it's not made by the same people. It's not made by Ubisoft. This game's made by EA. But I hope that it isn't like the Crew in many ways. Like I just hope it's not, because well, if it is, then it's not going to be a good game for me. But at the moment, I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope that if you ever get it, you enjoy it too. Thanks for watching, guys. That's just a small critical overview of what I think of Need for Speed so far. My next video today is going to be on a really good gameplay I got on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I'm also going to be doing the rest of the SMGs next year. I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.